Good morning. I'm making one of my all-time favorite recipes because I love cinnamon rolls. So I woke up a little bit earlier so I could prepare them. My brother, his girlfriend, and two of my other friends are coming to stay for the weekend, so I figured this would be a really great little treat to have in the morning. And I love the head note that I made for this recipe. I'm going to read it for you. I solemnly swear that these are my all-time favorite cinnamon rolls. In fact, I have a funny story about the first time that I made them. Imagine me just doodle-bopping around in the kitchen on a sunny afternoon. I was with one of my best friends, Mary, who was joining me for the day as one of my taste testers. I joined her at the table as we were ready to evaluate the cinnamon rolls, scientifically, of course. Less than a minute into peeling back the warm, soft layers of bread with their pillowy, frosting-lined tops, a whole giant cinnamon roll had vanished down my gullet. I inhaled it. I still laugh every time I remember the look of shock on Mary's face as she was in the middle of telling a story while witnessing the event and asked, "Are you okay? I've never seen somebody eat so quickly, and those are giant." My response was uncontrollable belly laughter. I couldn't help it. These rolls are so delicious. Please don't be like me and savor and enjoy every crumb. Once your dough has come together and it's sticky and it won't stick to your hands, add some oil to a bowl. Give her a little grip on the bottom. I like to spread out the oil in my bowl using my dough. Then you just flip it and you're left with this. So we're gonna cover that, let that rise in our warm kitchen for at least an hour until it doubles in size. So in the meantime, we can make the filling. Take half a cup of granulated sugar, some light brown sugar, some more cinnamon. Let's also add a little pinch of salt. Okay, we gotta roll up our sleeves because it's time to roll out our dough. Go ahead and flour your surface with a little bit of all-purpose flour. Brush a little bit on your hands if you want. Let's check out our dough. Just give it a little, hey, how are ya? With our flour. This dough looks great. We're gonna roll it into about a 9 by 13. And that's also just a nice little reminder because you're gonna bake this in a 9 by 13. Okay, now we're gonna take a stick of softened butter. I'm using unsalted butter. Okay, so grab a offset spatula and let's spread our butter around. This is gonna hold all of our sugar mixture together and make some of those really beautiful layers that we all love to pull apart. Cinnamon rolls are one of my favorite things. I used to love waking up to cinnamon rolls on Sunday mornings when my mom would bake them. She would always make her dough and let them rise overnight, and then we would wake up to these really beautiful smells of cinnamon rolls, and oh my gosh, I love it. So once we have our butter layer down, go ahead and sprinkle in some of our cinnamon sugar mixture. I'm not even gonna whisk it, I'm just gonna do it by hand. Okay, so now add your cinnamon and brown sugar mixture. And we wanna kinda evenly spread that out. It's okay to have some little chunks of brown sugar. Yeah, these are gonna be good. Okay, now we're just going to roll it into a log. So start at one end, slowly but kinda tightly pack it together. So it's gonna fold onto itself. These are gonna be big. And then you can re-roll a little bit if need be. Fill your cinnamon rolls with any extra leftover sugar on top because it will continue to spread. Cover and let rise. And while that rises, we can start our frosting. To your bowl, add 1 block of cream cheese. Add some vanilla extract and a teeny bit of almond extract. In this recipe, I normally use cardamom, but I'm all out at my new place. So we're gonna add some cinnamon and a little bit of ginger, which is kind of unusual for caramel rolls. 2 cups of powdered sugar. If you prefer more of a glaze instead of a frosting, you can add a little bit of heavy cream to this or add less sugar. Mix this in a hand mixer or by hand. I'm just going to use my little KitchenAid. So now our frosting is ready to go for when we're done baking. Okay, changed my outfit because I wanted to match my cinnamon rolls.